Welcome back to Reset Theory, guys. If you don't know me by now, my name is Tim Lin, and my mission is very simple. I want to take this community that we're developing on a journey with me, a journey of transformation, a journey towards freedom, a journey where we stop living life on default and start designing life on our terms. So my ambition as the creator of Reset Theory is to transform as many lives as I possibly can. And I don't mean small change either. I mean revolutionary life transformation. I mean a dynamic paradigm shift. I mean saying farewell to traditional entrapment and finally stepping into a life that feels aligned, purposeful and abundant. And best of all, a life that is free. So as we move into 2026, my wish for you is to start preparing to take massive action. I want this year to be a year where you build traction for yourself, where you scale your life, where happiness becomes normal and decisions are made from a place of freedom, not fear. This is the heartfelt message of Reset Theory, people. Today I want to share one of the most powerful starting points on that journey. I'd like you to create a vision board. The reason being, most people begin each year with resolutions. New goals, new habits, new intentions. But here's the truth. Resolutions don't fail because people are lazy. They fail because there's no clear vision driving them. A vision board changes that completely though. A vision board forces you to pause and ask one powerful question. What do I actually want my life to look like? Not what society expects. Not what your job wants, not what you've always tolerated, but what truly lights you up inside. Because when you look at that vision board every day, you start seeing things on there. Things like financial freedom, health and vitality, real connection, travel, business success, peace, autonomy, creativity, whatever it is that you want to put on that board. So when you're looking at those images or what you've put on your board, your brain starts to recognize those outcomes as becoming familiar. So those things then become real. So a vision board gives your mind a target, and the mind does love targets. So instead of drifting through life, can you see how you begin to start designing it? So that is the beginning of the Reset Theory process. So next I want to turn those dreams you placed on that vision board into reality by creating goals and strategies. Things that can make all of this happen and come true. But let's be real. A vision board alone isn't enough. So without structure, it becomes a dream wall in essence. So for every image, we translate it into something real. So what I'm saying here is, financial freedom becomes a saving goal, a debt reduction plan, or a new income stream. You may look at your health category. You may need to do 3 workouts per week. You need to have daily movement. You need to sleep better. You need to have far better nutrition. They're the exciting parts. Travel. So for that to happen, you'll need a budget, a destination, and then simply put a date on a calendar. So this is where dreams become goals and goals become micro actions. So you're not just inspired anymore, you become strategic. And every small micro action tells your subconscious, I am someone who follows through. You make yourself accountable. So that identity shift in itself is gold. Because transformation doesn't arrive in one big moment. It arrives in small, consistent, intentional steps moving forward. The accountability phase is the real big one here, in my opinion. So let's talk about it. Let me ask you something. Why is it that workplaces impose KPIs, targets, and performance reviews, yet most people never apply those accountability systems to their own lives? Think about that. Most people willingly allow strict structures review processes and totalitarian KPIs, but they don't impose accountability on the one asset that matters most. That's their own life. That's insane. It's almost a crime against yourself. If you are the CEO of your life, if you are the commander-in-chief, then shouldn't you be setting clear expectations, measurable progress points, and honest self-review? Or are you content to float, exist, and disappear quietly into the abyss of mediocrity? Accountability is the bridge between good intentions and real results. It's where you track, you review, you adjust, you own the outcome. And this is where the magic starts. You stack small wins, you save a little more, you exercise when you should, you build that side hustle, you record the video, you start backing yourself. Small wins are imperative, people. When they are repeated consistently, it creates phenomenal momentum. And then momentum builds self-belief. And then self-belief shifts your identity. So that's where transformation stops being theory and becomes your life. So why do these things matter as we move towards 2026? Because a new year is symbolic. It represents possibility. It represents a reset point. But one thing that I can assure you that reset theory will constantly remind you of is your life doesn't change because the calendar flips. It changes because you do. So, a clear vision will create clarity. A clear set of goals will create structure, and many micro actions will create progress. So these things, coupled with making yourself accountable, will create incredible consistency. So when these four factors work in unison, the transformation process begins to build massive traction by the accumulation of many daily wins. And that's where freedom grows. That's where purpose matures. That's where direction becomes real. So here it is, people. This is your call for duty on your reset theory journey. Create your vision board, either making it tangible, digital, physical, it doesn't matter. But make it something you see every single day, so your mind becomes familiar with the life that you intend to build. Then turn each image into a goal, a plan, and a micro action. And finally, hold yourself accountable, because you already live inside that accountability bubble at your workplace. It's time to apply that same structure to your dreams. Because when your vision is clear, your actions are aligned, and your efforts become consistent. Then you won't just hope for change, you'll become the change. This is Reset Theory, where we help design your life on your terms. The exciting thing about it is, people, I'm actually walking this journey with you and together, and believe as a team, we are building something extraordinary here. Hey, you guys have an amazing day. Be kind to yourself and love each other. Bye for now.